sort of thing. But it seemed to me like you guys had a lot more scoring chances than they did tonight. How do you sort of explain the final score?
You know, I think maybe you could say we had more scoring chances, but I thought they played real well. I thought that we played well for 20, they played well for 40, and I think the end result was indicative of how the game was played.
But the 120 that you played well in, you ended up down 2-1 after it.
Yeah.
That's a little bit odd, isn't it? The first period went kind of strange.
Not really. I mean, we had some chances, and I thought that their goalie came up pretty good with it, but you know, they had a couple chances that they scored on. But I think at that point in the game, if we continued to play the way we were playing, then I feel the end result might have been different, but we didn't, and then therefore the end result changed.
I got you. If you look at these, first of all, I want to ask you questions because from where we're sitting, it's hard to see. On Binghamton's second goal, a clear hits a ref, right?
Yeah.
Okay. And then the last goal, did it hit something in front? The winning goal? Prince fluttered
no, it was tipped in, I think, by Camper, I think.
Okay, tipped in by Camper.
Yeah.
So you take those two extenuating circumstances.
Yeah.
The first one, there's like a million chances.
I'll explain that to you around.
Yeah.
The first one hit the ref as a bad bounce. The second one, we totally misplayed that play.
Okay.
And it was they actually scored on their strength.
Well, off the rush.
Yeah, off the rush, inside 2-on-1, they made the play, and that was what it was. It was something we had talked about. We didn't play it right, so it wound up in the back of our net.
What I'm sort of getting at is that you got that, you got their third goal. It hits a skate and turns into a perfect pass for a one-timer.
Yeah.
So with all that in mind, how do you assess Zadkoff tonight? That's what I was sort of getting at.
Yeah, you know, I think it's tough to single out one player.
Yeah.
There's things that lead up to it. I just think in general, we played for 20 minutes and they played for 40, and we can talk about bounces and you can talk about different situations, but at the end of the day, Binghamton played real well. They played their game. They got to their game, particularly in the second and third period. We didn't play ours, and you know, we got burnt on their strength, and we knew that going into the game. We didn't do things the right way, and it cost us the game.
When you scored late in the second, you take your first lead, come into the locker. What's you know? I would imagine you
uncomforting feeling, actually.
Really?
Because because if you look through the score and you watch the first period and say, okay, we're down 2-1. If we keep this up, how do we really feel about our game? We feel like we got 40 more minutes, we're going to be good.
Sure.
Come out of the second period, get outplayed, play their game, don't make good puck decisions. I think we had 6 D-zone shifts in the first period. We had 14 D-zone shifts in the second period. So now coming in and saying, okay, maybe we got the bounce. False lead. We had to change our game in the third to be able to win the game. We didn't do that. Credit to Binghamton, they won the game.